boksingerong may Galawang Ippo Makunouchi. At kung sa depensa rin lang ang pag-uusapan, ay singdulas ito ng biik na linangasan. July 26, 2023, matapos ang 17 sunod-sunod na panalo via knockout ng tubong kibawi Bukidnon na si Manny Pacquiao, ay napadayo ulit ito sa bansang Amerika para didepensahan ang titulo ng IBF sa panglimang pagkakataon na pinanalo pa niya kay Lelo Ridwaba. At sa pagkakataong ito ay didepensa niya ang titulo ng IBF sa isang walang talong Mexicano na si Lucero, na may karta ng 21 wins at isang tabla. At habang si Manny Pacquiao sa pagkakataong ito ay may karta ng 36 wins, 2 talo at isang tabla, na kasalukuyang may hawak sa titulo ng IBF sa Super Bantamweight Division. Ang labang ito ay ginanap sa Olympic Auditorium Las Vegas na 12 round na bakbakan sa Super Bantamweight Division na inakala ng walang talong Mexicano na uubra sa Pinoy ang mala Ippo Makunouchi niyang galawan.
To get it with force. Pacquiao, over the top puncher, whose best man forgets and just engages toe to toe. Pacquiao's job here, Emmanuel, is to remember to box, but do what he needs him to do with virtually no contact with the fighter.
Well, the fact that he's worked with him to not being working with Freddie, which he's been getting in a lot of trouble in that trade.
Point out.
There was a report of one bar. Pacquiao said, oh no, just a couple of beer bottles that broke, apparently without help.
Well, if you read between the reports, which I'm quite sure we did, I believe there's some truth to some of that.
Lucero with Pacquiao pinned in the corner and the crowd responds. Lucero, originally from Mexico City, will have the simply Mexican-American audience in the Olympics.
But nevertheless, he is a Mexican, even though Pacquiao trained here in Los Angeles. The problem getting close to Lucero. Lucero's getting so low, but then he can't operate too effectively himself from that position without telegraphing.
Straight left hand. As Lucero continues to fight in this exaggerated crouch.
Well, he's dropping it extremely low, and actually, according to the rules, you're not supposed to go below your opponent's waistline, which he's did on a few occasions.
Now Pacquiao straightens him up with a left hand, and Pacquiao pins him against the ropes.
He's ducking, but he can't operate too effective himself from down there.
No, it's impossible to mount a counter offense when
Pacquiao's starting to get his distance on him down.
Managing to do most of the damage here in an odd and awkward first round.
He's shoot his left uppercut now as he sees him going down.
Increasingly defensive, hasn't thrown that many punches in the second half of the round. As we go to the
been in a fight against a major.
CompuBox numbers in round one. Pacquiao landing of 29 jabs. Lucero was only 5 of 40, 30 jabs in the round. I'm not sure how Lucero is going to get at him.
No, Lucero can't do too much effective there, and especially when it comes to throwing combination, that you lost your balance usually.
Lucero was supremely confident. This may have underestimated the hand speed of Pacquiao, as some opponents do.
He had a lot of experience. A lot of instructions of his cornerman, Freddie Roach, which is basically to jab, take your time, relax, and trigger his man out. I don't think he's going to be.
Pacquiao taking advantage of a slow break at the end to hit Lucero with a left hand over the top. Seems to have momentarily stunned Lucero. Now Pacquiao tries to.
As the fight goes on, Lucero's going to.
It's going to be physically exhausting for him to try to. Multiple punch combinations he's in this round. Body shot by Pacquiao and a big left hand. Again with the body. Lucero just taking the punishment and trying to duck away.
Got a lot more.
Lucero won a lot of amateur fights with this style. Golden championships, he must have just overwhelmed people.
You just let him miss completely.
Pacquiao lands it. Fight has been one-sided in terms of meaningful contact, as Pacquiao's trainer, Freddie Roach, argues that his 122-pound fighter, struggling to make weight, would Eric Morales and Marco Antonio.
I think he would definitely be a threat for both of those.
In two, Pacquiao, great round. Consistent, 4 out of 42. Pacquiao landing near shots through the first 2 rounds. And there's more accurate punching from Manny Pacquiao against a pretty tough counter left.
Even if the way he swings, I don't think it's going to hurt Pacquiao because you can see the punches that you don't see that hurt you.
And he's been grinning through most of the first 2 rounds. Feeling as though he's in control against Emmanuel Lucero. And after that punch, he is.
Ang Mexicano ay sobrang agresibo sa umpisa pa lang ng laban. Pero ang ganitong estilo ay hindi obra sa bilis at bagsik ng tinaguri ang Pacman. Kaya nang nahuli ito ni Pacquiao sa isang left hook sa sentido, ay natapos na kaagad ang laban. At matagumpay na nadepensahan ang titulo ng IBF sa pang-5 pagkakataon.
Whenever he does decide to move up,
and still the IBF Junior Featherweight Champion of the World, Manny